Hello and welcome back to my bug monotype of Pokemon Expert Emerald. In the last episode, we finished off Team Magma at the Moss Deep Space Center, and we also defeated Tate and Liza at the Moss Deep City Gym, earning our 7th Hoenn Gym badge. And now we are here, surfing around, looking for essentially, not only we're just gonna quickly go back down this route. I know we've already done Route 124, but I just wanted to see if there was a Pacific Logtown. I saw a giant green Pokemon flying high in the sky. Never seen like it. I wonder what that was. Maybe it's just a major discovery. So obviously she is talking about a Rayquaza there. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna battle against these swimmers first of all. But yeah, the main reason that we're essentially got to keep. What was I saying? But yeah, so we've got our 7th gym badge, we've got the ability to dive, and now obviously we are looking around for where on earth Archie could be in his submarine that he's obviously stolen away, and we've got to actually find that. But anyway, yeah, so Beautifly's going to go to level 65 as we get that. We're going to get an amnesia there from that Wailord, which isn't too much of an issue. I'm going to Giga Drain the Wailmer in this case, and I'm going to just cross-chop. Mega Horn is stronger. Mega Horn the Wailord. That should do a decent amount of damage, I thought. Yeah, it takes it out actually, which is good. And then we can just Giga Drain and Mega Horn. We're going to get back all of our health. Mega Horn's going to come in. Down goes the Wailmer, and we defeat these 2 trainers. Nice. You can find pretty coloured shards of things around here, yeah. So, the shards that they're talking about, you can actually find on various Pokemon in this area. Like, especially when you're diving, there are a few that are located. On like Chinchou and Relicanth and stuff like that. But anyway, we got these 2. They got a Barboach and a Gyarados. So we're definitely going to Giga Drain the Barboach and Thunder Punch the Gyarados because those are the quadruply effective moves. No, it's not, because Gyarados is, of course, a Dragon type. In this hack, I forgot. Anyway, we're going to get the Rain Dance there, so we're going to Giga Drain once more on the Korshola, and we're going to... Let's Aerial Ace. I want to Aerial Ace first, to see how much that does. So that does a smidgen. And Outrage is going to come in and do over half, which isn't great news for me. So we're going to Giga Drain, just for the health. And we're going to Ice Beam, and I want to see how much Ice Beam does this time. So Ice Beam does just as little as poor old Aerial Ace, but you're going to get fatigued. So now what we're going to do is Psychic, Psychic, and I think Aerial Ace did the most, and of course you've got Moo Milk, that's bad. Actually, that's okay. Looks like we should hope, yeah, it does go down in this turn, which is really good. You're going to bring out a Whiscash, which is beautiful news for my Beautifly. Really needs all the health back. We're going to only Ice Beam because that's not going to do a lot of damage to the Whiscash, and there we go, beautiful. If you practice at something, you'll get better at it. You're young, don't be afraid to try lots of things. And I choked on some water, it's so bitter, it's so salty. So, I don't know if, have we moved south enough such that we're now on the next route? Let me have a look. Yes, we are. So we're coming on Route 126, which, as you can see, is just a little south. Route 124 is rather large. So we're going to be... this is going to be the massive dive area that is located all the way around Sutopolis. And we're not going to... Yeah, we'll bother... Do we want to bother with that just yet, is the question. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head on to Route 127, work our way back up towards Moss Deep, and then fill up our PP, as we're going to take on this Birdkeeper and Ace Trainer, who have a Manectric and a Noctowl. So we're going to Psychic the Manectric, and Ice Beam. Do we want to just take out the Noctowl? I reckon I can probably take out the Noctowl. It is Psychic type in this hack. I keep saying generation, but I do mean hack. Ice Beam, yeah. Ice Beam comes in, does a good amount to that Noctowl. Thunderbolt is going to take us out, unfortunately. But we're going to be able to go into our Dustox here. Psychic, really? That was unfortunate. So, we're going to be the fastest Pokemon in Lady Anne. So, we want to Sludge Bomb them Electric, and we want to Ice Beam the Noctowl. Actually, no, wow! Dustox is the... Oh, Dustox still has the... whatchamacallit on it. We will... Ice Beam is the most powerful move that we got. We unfortunately get paralysed there. I don't know how, because we really shouldn't get paralysed by a move that can't, you know, hit. But anyway. So anyway, when I'm surrounded by the blue sea and sky, it feels as if time slows down. There are lots of diving spots in the sea around here. You can easily spot them from the sky, because they're darker colour. So yeah, I mean, yeah, essentially, we will actually have to explore a lot of the dive areas that we haven't done as well. I believe we're nearing... This must be nearing Monotype. Yeah, there's Monotype. Okay, cool. So, I mean, obviously there was dive spots located north of here. Do I want to do them now? I mean, the dive spots are usually just items, aren't they? So I could do that off screen. Just as a thought. Just because we may well need to grind... We'll almost certainly need to grind ahead of... the final gym battle, because final gym battle is a water type gym and we do not have the best types. Oh, double protect, triple protect. It's just wasting PP is the issue. So yeah, and yeah, it's just actually there's nothing around there. Anyway, yeah, so we'll probably definitely need to grind before doing before attempting to battle Juan. I think we actually have to do Archie beforehand anyway, as he strives to awaken Kyogre. It's weird, Groudon's obviously been awakened, but you don't really see the impact of that a lot at all. Like, obviously, you know, he's just sort of not doing anything at the moment. We can't do much against the Palapa, because we have nothing that's, I mean, obviously we could go into our Ledian, but, that's just a dive spot. I'm pretty sure it's just a long, straight one here on Route 127. We're going to reach the bottom of the route. Okay, so we want to do you as a battle. I can see your face. You want to challenge me. So we've got Triathlete Camden, who has a Celio, hopefully Giga Drain. And it's got Blizzard, but misses, thankfully. Blizzard would probably take me out. And a Seal. Seal is only singular. Okay, that's good. Thank you. You're giving me back all my health. Probably should have Psychic there, or just not something different. A well-played match leaves me feeling refreshed and serene. So we'll pop up here, just to see what's around. We've got a fisherman over there, we've got a fisherman here, we've got a fisherman there. Through fishing, I've attained a state of becalmed serenity. And he has a Tentacruel, which is Psychic. Because, the Psychic and Ground are the best on Tentacruel. Because obviously Grass... Oh, I suppose Electric as well. Yeah. Electric as well. Anyway, you. He snagged a surfing Pokemon. We've got Sharpedo. Will Giga Drain. Obviously, Sharpedo is one of the few Pokemon where, if we were in our bug types, it would actually be a lot of use, because obviously Sharpedo, because obviously Sharpedo is a dark type and therefore takes super effective damage from our bug type moves. So anyway, we've got another fishing buff. He's got a Flumin Gyarados. We're going to paralyze it. It's definitely the best thing to do here. And then I think, okay, so you're water type. I'm going to go into Heracross here. It's definitely my hardest hitting Pokemon. Wow, +1 Gyarados does not outspeed. Mega Horn is just going to wreck shop. And we're going Mega Horn once more. Beautiful. I didn't actually see what that was. We'll go into our Dustox. Be good, Golduck. I should have predicted water type at least. Extra sensory, I bet you Golduck is frickin' Psychic. Again, I need to remember that Golduck is probably Psychic type, and so I can actually use Bug type moves. please. There we go. Lovely. Down you go. Good. My fishing line's doing a dance. The Tangle Tango. Relicanth. HP for my Beautifly. There's nothing down there. We've got another... Okay, so if we dive... Oh, sorry, it's that one. I do like the diving music. Anyway. So that is everything there. And we did fight you. You were the triathlete. So, Starmie! Pokemon... How? That just got I don't know what level it was, but it just got destroyed. Are all of these linked? I'm pretty sure the Kyogre Cave is a bit lower down on Route 128. I might be wrong. Let's go through here. I know that this is... I think this is just an item. Yeah, it is. Carbos. A useless item even, because obviously all of our Pokemon have maxed out their EVs, I believe. I might be wrong, but one of the two. So you, fighting type trainer, let's have a look what you've got. Koji would like to send out a Machamp. We'll Psychic, and then we'll Aerial Ace. You have Dynamic Punch, and you land it, but I'm going to get confused. Suppose it might have the whatever the Machamp ability is. That means that it always hits all of its moves. I kind of want to stay in, but I am paralyzed, which is annoying. We can go into Ledian here actually, and we can Aerial Ace, and that's going to be a nice strong 2-hit KO. Seismic Toss would have been a 2-hit KO on me, but anyway, we're going to get another phone number for us to remember. So, we look like we're pretty serene in this little corner here. Here we get all of that HP. Lovely. So, okay, so now, where are we? We're on Route 128 as we see Wild Lantern. Good Rain does take out the Lantern, even, I suppose we are significantly higher level than there. Ah, is that the one? That might well be the... I seem to remember that just because that's where I died, because you end up waking up there when you end up coming up, surfacing, I should say, is the word I'm intending to use. What is our Giga Drain only one? Well, we still want to do all these trainers still. There's no stronger trainer than I, says Ace Trainer Ruben, who has a Roselia. At level 70... Wow, okay. So this is a strong Roselia. Level 73. We're going to stay in against the Nose Pass. Giga Drain should do a butt. Does not take it out. It's going to Amnesia. Still going to Psychic. Okay, you're at what, +1 special defense now, and we have nothing that's super effective. You're gonna lock on. You're gonna lock on again. Okay, that's fine by me. Fine. Arcanine. Our best hope is Heracross and Cross Drop. Even at -1. But we die to Flamethrower. Oh dear. Oh dearie dear. Because we're in trouble here. Because Scizor can't set up on an Arcanine, so we're going to actually have to paralyze this guy. Yes! And then... Are you physically or specially defensive, Arcanine? I do not know. Psychic does a decent amount. Fire Blast is going to take me out. Ledian, come out and Aerial Ace this thing. And Aerial Ace it again. And Flamethrower is going to take me out. But now Dustox can hopefully finish this off with Sludge Bomb. There we go. Nice. He had he had a rock type and a fire type, so just two types that I do not like seeing. Octazooka. I think what I want to do now is I want to head to Sootopolis and heal, so we are going to just speed up a little bit, because we don't really want to encounter any more of these guys. Route 127, Route 128, yeah. So 128 is the one that surrounds Sutopolis, and the only way you enter Sutopolis is to go through this bit at the bottom. You can now rise. Bingo. And that looks like an Entei in the corner there, but obviously we are just here to heal up. I'm pretty sure... Can we do the gym? The door is closed, so we can't do the gym. We're going to heal up. Is there anyone important? Obviously, yeah, so we're not actually here to do Sutopolis yet. So we will quickly leave. Take our leave. Raise back up. Go back on Route 127. Again, I just want to do all of the trainers along here, and then I think we'll finish off against Archie. I don't see why we shouldn't do that battle. Do you have a rival whom you just hate to lose against? Okay, don't have every Water Pulse, that's fine. Thunder Punch, it's not going to take you out. And you're going to have a full restore. And you've got another full restore. Wonderful. But there we go, down you go. And you've got a Love Disc. Going to stay in. Thunder Punch. Love Disc might have been boosted in this hack. It probably... Just going by what other Pokemon have been boosted, I would not be surprised if it had, just because it's another one of those sort of Pokemon that you never really feel like you can use, just because it's sort of pretty weak. Beautiful goes to level 68, and Rapidash. So, Heracross, you're going to be slower. Please don't have Bounce. Please, just... That's going to take me out, isn't it? Ah, no! Wow! But, okay, so... Interesting. I am going to Cross Chop and hope for Fire Blast miss. And obviously it doesn't. Ledian is my fastest Pokemon, I'm pretty sure. So Aerial Ace. It's going to take you out. Beautiful. Ledian goes to level 68, and we see a Victory Bell, which I also want to Aerial Ace. And then with the nice one. Nice. Okay, goodbye. So she had two grass Pokemon, which obviously we always have an advantage over. Now, okay, Artillery. Got another trainer just here who we will battle. Ah, he's talking about Evergrande City, so we're obviously along the lines of heading towards there. Which actually makes a lot of sense. Can I... I would have loved to have landed a Giga Drain there. There's Light Screen raising off. Okay, there we go, another game. Oh, we live on one. Beautiful Butterfruit. We got really lucky there, because we landed like several of those in a row, and we really probably shouldn't have. Wow, okay, that does nothing. Thank you, goodbye. I love Quick Claw, even though it doesn't always pop. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the large area which leads... Well, I know that it's the large area that leads to... As, let me just heal up. I'm pretty sure I still got some Paralyze heals, don't I? Yeah. And then we'll just quickly revive up Ledian, and revive up Heracross, and might as well give that to Ledian. Yeah, no, could be useful. And heal those two up, good. So I think that's the path to Evergrande City, so we don't need to do that yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to confront Archie, I think. I think that makes more sense. Let's confront Archie. So, we dive down here. Ah, no, this is not where we're actually meant to dive. Apologies. I think this is where definitely where you rise up. So it must be somewhere around here then. I'm pretty sure it's in Route 1, unless it's changed. It could have changed between versions. This is a long underwater trench. Just gonna have to fast forward through this because we don't want to have to, especially with no wild encounters, you know, we don't want to have to do this all day. Is that something? Ah, yes, there is a underwater passage. I just missed it there. And there is obviously the submarine explorer. So Team Aqua must have gone ashore here. We will use dive to surface. And then, yeah, so Team Aqua shouldn't be as much trouble, theoretically, as Team Magma, just because of water being slightly less of an issue than for us. Only slightly, still not ideal. So we're going to reach the C4 cavern, and I'm so glad that I have... This mudkit is just the most brilliant TM slave. It's got all of the TMs I need to get around this area, which is beautiful. We need to get around to go home already, it says. Team Aqua Grunt with 3 Pokemon, starting off with the Vaporeon, which... So the worrying thing is the level. Like, this is level 71 is high, and you're gonna hide the potion. That's fine, really. There we go. We even get a crit. Take out that Vaporeon. Flareon. Okay. So we've already had issues with these sort of Pokemon. We'll go into our Heracross here. We can't Mega Horn because it's resisted. We'll just have to cross chop and hope that it does enough. But we're 5 levels below. Flamethrower is going to do a lot, but not enough to take me out. Lovely jubbly. And a Jolteon. We have nothing for electric types, so we'll go into our Sizzle. At +1, we do outspeed, which I'm surprised by, but we can take out. There we go, nice. I want to get a promotion so I can boss around the grunts. We've got a freaking... Oh man, really? Do I really want to have to go through an entire freaking strength rock smash puzzle thing just to get around this area? Not really. Where does this lead me? Okay. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just trying different areas. So that is the way to get into this area from... Because we can't do anything about that from here, can we? We can actually. We can go that way. That's important to note. And we've got low battery. I might actually have to call this episode to an end just because I've got low battery, unfortunately. Don't want to lose all of this progress. Now would we? And rock slide. Well, that was fun. Going to our Ledy and an Ice Beam. Does we know he's got 4 restores? Ice Beam takes out the Nido King. Got Nido Queen, which is slightly more bulky on this. But you can EQ, and that is absolutely fine by me. Sure, you're full restore. Ice Beam, Superpower is going to do nothing to me. And down you go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That submarine we jacked, man, it was brutal as a ride. It's way too tight in there. So that's the first guy, and that is the area we've just come from. Okay, so that's good. That's our first sort of bit of knowledge that we've worked out about how this area works. So now what we're going to do is, let's head to... Oh dear. Sorry, we're getting massive slowdown now. Let's head into here, and... Okay, so we've got a room full of water currents. And if we head into this room, we have the room full of... another room full of water currents. It looks like a different room. So they're just going to lead us over to there. So if we head over to here, and then onto this one. So that just leads me round. This one leads me to here. If that's down, it's an issue. They're all down. Do we want to go across? No, we don't. We definitely don't want to go across. Go away. We should be okay. I'm pretty sure that's what we need to do. Yeah, now we're out. Now, is this the final area or not? This reminds me of a final area. I think that is... That looks like the sprite for the magma admin. The other the aqua admin, what's it about? The other aqua admin. Whatever her name is. Not, what is it? Tabitha and the other one who's got another name that I can't remember. Anyway, Sludge Bomb. Be neutral on a fighting flying type. I believe that Farfetch is, and goes for Cross Chop for some stupid reason. Got Steelix. We're going to Heracross. And we will Cross Chop. Probably won't take you out, but it should do a good amount. No, I was just going to crit hit and take you out. Beautiful. So still getting the slowdown. So yeah, I believe that is... Shelly, that's it. Aqua Admin Shelly. So I think that's Aqua Admin Shelly over there. This is another entrance. So that this is the other water current room. That's just led me exactly back where I was. Is this... Where on earth is this? Is this back where we started? Yes, it is. Okay, so that's where we started. Okay, but where we entered and where we exited were completely different rooms. Interesting. So... I'm just conscious of the fact I'm running low on time here. Okay, so the only way we head is up to here. That's just going to push us straight down. These lead us to the same place, that's fine. Those lead us out, and that's not particularly useful. That leads us up, that leads us across, up. Okay, so this is just two areas that we already know where both of them lead, so that's not actually that useful to us. As we're actually going to get stuck into this, aren't we? Because we know where both of these areas lead us, don't we now? So now what I want to do is I want to get back to that first area. And we'll have to see what other routes there is. And we can't actually exit that area, so that's an issue. Okay, well... It looks like I've got some stuff to work out here. I'm pretty sure, because obviously we have seen other Team Aqua members. We saw a double battle that I missed and stuff like that, so we've definitely got other areas to go. But I believe that is Shelly, and if that is Shelly, then I know how to get to her, which is really good. And we will continue with our explorations through the seafloor cavern down here, and leading up to our eventual confrontation with Archie in the next episode. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you on the next episode.